I wanted to do a review of some Dollar Tree seeds that I got. Where I live, they have, at our Dollar Tree, in the spring, around March, into February, March, you can get a bunch of different vegetable and flower seeds for 25 cents a piece. And so last year I started growing some Dollar Tree things. Of course, I was skeptical about whether they would work or not, but I tried it, and they work great. So I'm going to go over some varieties I have in my garden. Of course, my garden is mostly started from seed by me. I start them in cell trays with potting soil. I don't have any special lamps. I don't have anything at all but a window with some sunlight, and they work fine for me. So this right here is a Hungarian yellow wax pepper. I started these from seeds. Here's another one. This is from the Dollar Tree. These were 25 cents. This is what they will eventually look like. But you can see the plants are doing great. There's some buds at the top. There's some new peppers forming. This one over here looks great. It's got some buds and flowers coming up at the top. I also have, I started some eggplants. I have a couple packs of these. They were also from the Dollar Tree. These are the Black Beauty eggplant, which I have right here. I did leave it in the cell tray for a very long time, so there might not be enough time for it this year to produce anything. I did plant it very late. I should have planted it much, much earlier. There's another one, didn't do so well. This, yeah, I left these in the cell tray way too long. But these are from the Dollar Tree. And then I have a bell pepper, a green bell pepper. Right here, this is the California Wonder. Most green bell pepper, it's just a generic bell pepper. Most green bell peppers are California Wonders from everything I see. This doesn't have any buds on it. I grew this last year also, and I didn't get any peppers from it. I just suck at growing bell peppers for some reason. I did, however, I started this from seed, gave my friend some last year. He got a ton of peppers off of it, so they do produce. It's just something that I'm doing wrong. And then right here we have a habanero, which are from these seeds from the Dollar Tree. Habaneros, I've noticed, this is my first year growing them, but they do take the longest out of all of the peppers to get established. I have another brand from Baker Creek, which is an heirloom, well-known rare seed company. Very great reputation. Their habaneros that I'm growing also are the same exact size as this. I would say it's nothing to do with the quality of the seed, but rather just the way the plant grows. So, but then another plant that I have from the Dollar Tree are these jalapenos. I don't have the seed pack with me. These are from the Dollar Tree. They do have buds on them. These again were planted pretty late. I should have put these in sooner. I have a plant right there. That's a regular mild jalapeno. And then another jalapeno right here. Has some buds, but no peppers on it just yet. And then this right here, this pepper, is also from the Dollar Tree. This is a Serrano. So these were 25 cents. And this one is almost full grown. There's a ton of peppers on this plant. A ton up at the top and more starting. It's got flowers, got buds, tons and tons of peppers. And then I have another, actually a couple more. This is a Serrano. from the Dollar Tree seed pack. Tons of peppers, tons of flowers, and it's growing in a 5-gallon bucket. These buckets cost just a few dollars from Lowe's or Home Depot. The peppers are actually thriving in these buckets, so if you don't have a lot of space or you just want to try some containers, do some 5-gallon buckets, and they're doing great. Regular potting soil. It does have a couple blossoms that have dropped, but for the most part there's tons of peppers on it. We have another Serrano over here, also from the Dollar Tree. There's almost a full grown one here, ton up at the top. Again, it's grown in a 5-gallon bucket. And then we have another Hungarian yellow wax from the Dollar Tree, and I accidentally left this plant in this little tiny also from the Dollar Tree this little styrofoam cup, and it fell over, split open, so I put it down inside of a solo cup, probably also from the Dollar Tree. And it has a giant pepper on it just from growing out of that little tiny cup. And some buds with more peppers, more flowers. See another little pepper coming up right there. Yeah, just in a little tiny cup with some good potting soil. But that's doing great. And then I have zucchini. I have a couple of these. We already harvested a big zucchini from this plant. There are squash bugs on it, so that's why the leaves look like that. But there is another zucchini right here forming, if you can see that. That'll be the second one that we've got off of this plant. Plant's nice and healthy, doing great. Yep, everything that I got from the Dollar Tree is doing really good. If there's just some type of generic pepper that you want to grow, or squash, or anything like that, I would definitely say give Dollar Tree a try. Last year I grew the cayenne pepper. Let's see if I can find those. I grew the cayenne pepper last year, which I don't have the seed pack for right now, but in my videos for 2020, you can see how well the cayenne pepper plants did. They got a ton of peppers on each plant. They did really good. It was my first year ever growing a pepper in my life, and I did it from seed. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. And that's my review for the Dollar Tree seeds. Give it a try. You won't be disappointed, especially with the flowers and the peppers. The tomatoes, they did fine last year. I tried those. They don't taste the greatest. I've discovered the world of heirlooms, so I'll be growing heirlooms from now on probably. But definitely the flowers, the peppers, the squash, give it a try. It's definitely worth it.